The tips I'm about to show you will save you a ton of time and potentially a lot of money. What's going on, guys? I'm Braden Wirch. If this is your first time on my channel, make sure you hit subscribe. I continue to over-deliver insane value to you guys every day to grow you personally and financially as well. All right, guys, today I've got a huge tip for you, and this is a hack that I've never really seen talked about on YouTube, never really heard anybody talk about it. Myself and my VA that deals with my order fulfillment for me, we found this out together, and it's been groundbreaking for my business. This will save you a lot of time, money, and huge potential headaches. And so I know if you've placed a lot of orders on AliExpress so far, you know that there's a single page checkout system where you go ahead and you fulfill the order. You just click pay now. And then there's also a system that you can click to where you pay for 10 orders at a time on one page. Well, this goes ahead and leaves a problem with your bank account because most bank accounts and credit cards have a daily limit of 20 to 30 transactions without a PIN per day. Well, if you're using a single page checkout system, that means you can only check out 20 orders at a time. Or if you're using the 10 system, that still only leaves 200 at a time. And, if you're profitable, you're really scaling up, which I hope you guys, finally end up doing if you're not already. This will lead to a huge problem with getting backlogged on orders, customers eventually getting upset and then demanding a refund. So you definitely don't want to do that. You'll lose a lot of money and essentially your business will be dead in the water. So I want to go ahead and show you the 3-part system. You need to go ahead and stay tuned for all 3 parts because it actually tackles 3 different problems. So let's go ahead and switch over to the computer and I'll show you how to do it. All right, guys, so this works no matter if you're using a Barlow, you're just fulfilling the orders manually. It's the same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you, fulfilling an order. So we'll click add to cart. View shopping cart, buy from the seller. So this is just like if you went through using a Barlow, it'd bring you to this screen. If you fulfilled manually, you've got it already. So I've got an example, customer name, address. We've got the sunglasses, and I've got my card linked. So this is where you do the single page checkout system that a lot of people still end up using, and that's the worst way to do it. So instead of clicking that, we want to go ahead and put the order in awaiting payment status. So how to do that is you click Other Payment Methods, Confirm and Pay. All right, right here, instead of actually checking out, you want to go ahead and click the home screen. So we didn't actually check out. What it did is it put it in awaiting payment. So if we go to My Orders, we click Awaiting Payment. Now it's sitting right here in awaiting payment. So you can actually go ahead and check out just like the single page system right here, clicking pay now. Or you can click here and it'll do 10 orders at a time. It'll go ahead and select all those. You just click pay for selected orders. It'll do 10 at a time. So that at least makes it 10 instead of 1. So that can definitely help out with the transaction limit. But even better, if you've got a Barlow and you're using the Barlow Chrome extension, which I have, a Barlow gives you this green button right here which says pay for all orders. So this pay for all orders button will actually bunch 80 to 90 orders together at a time. So this can be close to 1,000, if not thousands of dollars worth of orders in one. And so you're only going to have to do, a couple of these a day. And so now instead of having, a 20 transactional limit, you're only using 2 of those or 3 of those or 4 of those. So this is a huge lifesaver. There's a problem with that though. On AliExpress actually will close orders due to security risks they deem in a customer's address, customer's name. If a customer's ever tried to check out on AliExpress and they were deemed fraud, anything like that. And so I found that out of 200 of my orders, I might have 1 or 2 of those. So what happens is if I bunch 80 or 90 together, it closes all 80 or 90. So now you've got to go back and refulfill all 80 or 90 of those, or you're going to have 80 or 90 orders that are unfulfilled. So that's a big problem. And, it can take hours for you to know that the orders are actually closed. And so that's definitely an issue. You don't want to deal with that. And, I was realizing that every day to every 2 days, I was having, one set of, 80 or 90 of those closed. And it was completely killing my time, then killing my VA's time. I was having to pay her way more. And so definitely not good. So the hack we found was if you click on My AliExpress Pocket, what My AliExpress Pocket is it's essentially a gift card for AliExpress. So if you click Buy AliExpress Pocket, you can have up to 700 in your actual Ali Pocket at a time. And so what you'll do, you'll click Buy Now on 100 and make the quantity 700 or 7. So the total price will be 700. So this defeats the whole transaction limit problem, because you can do several of these a day, and you're going to have thousands of dollars worth of Ali Pocket. You just have to keep going through and refreshing as you use it or your VA uses it. But now you've got 700 in Ali Pocket. So what you'll do is you'll go back to My Orders, you'll click Awaiting Payment, and now when you click this box and pay for selected orders, it'll already have them paid. What will show when you've actually checked out using Ali Pocket is this will be a 0. So instead of actually showing the full amount, you've already paid it because you paid through Ali Pocket, and when you check out on the actual checkout page, it'll show 0, and then you do the same thing where you don't actually pay for it now, you just click out of it. And now what's going to happen is you have 10 orders that you'll fulfill at a time, and pay for through Ali Pocket at a time. And so instead of having 80 or 90 that are potentially closed, it would only be 10. If there's a security risk found in that set of orders, it'll only be 10 closed at a time. So now this saves you a lot of time. So this defeats several different problems. It defeats the big problem of only having, a limit of 20 to 30 penless transactions throughout the day on your card. But then it defeats the big problem of the security risk. And if you have the security risk, the Barela button will completely destroy that. I mean, that closes 80 to 90 orders. That's terrible. And you don't know which order caused it either. So, this definitely makes it a lot better. So what we found is using the Ali Pocket, especially if you've got a VA, this makes it so easy for you as the owner to just go ahead and buy the Ali Pocket and refill it as needed for your VA. That way your VA can just go ahead and put them in a queue of awaiting payment, and then at the end of the day, you just go through and you fulfill them, one page at a time. So it can take a few minutes if you've got, hundreds of orders, but it's way better than having, 80 or 90 orders closed. Then the next day or two, you have to go back and find out which set of orders, and you do them yourself or you tell your VA. This is a huge lifesaver, guys. So I hope you found insane value in this video. I continue to push out insane value for you guys every day to grow you personally and financially as well. If you could, please leave me a like on this video. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. And then tell me if you guys have already used this. If you're already using the Barela Chrome extension, if you're already using Ali Pocket, tell me what system you found works for you. I love answering you guys' questions, and I've actually got some big news coming of a series that's getting ready to launch that y'all are going to love. So stay tuned for that. Keep grinding, y'all, and I'll see you in the next video.